Hello, fellow preppers. 'Tis I, the rumpled one. The icky side of prepping. I think it's about time we talk about it. We talk about stuff hits the fan, SHTF, but let's really get down and dirty and talk about the S part. The crap. Literally. The stuff that comes out of your behind. You're going to have to deal with that. If we ever have a SHTF scenario. Sewers, gone. Running water, gone. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with things that, like smells that'll just turn your stomach. Have you given that any thought? You know, you might see some dead bodies in the street, rotten, rats gnawing on them. Have you given that any thought? I mean, this is what we're talking about. You know, these end-of-the-world doomsday scenarios. You know, the smell of death, as Ron Wood talked about in that survival video. I mean, this is some serious stuff. Are you prepared to deal with it? Have you given it any thought? I mean, it's really cool that you can have your food dehydrators and put up food and water storage, and you know, you're storing your ammo and your guns and your rice and your beans. You talk about all that, but what about dealing with it? I mean, really having to deal with it. Have you ever ridden on an ambulance? Seen of an accident? Does it make you want to puke, vomit? Does it? Well, you're going to have to deal with that possibly on a daily basis if the stuff hits the fan. This is some serious stuff, but a lot of people don't talk about it. Can you handle it? I mean, think about it. How are you going to clean yourself? Be nasty, dirty, stinky. That's what it's going to be like. Remember, I put out a video, then what? Your preps are only going to last so long, then what? If you're not prepared to deal with things that come out of your body and other people's bodies, then you're not prepared. I want you to give this some serious thought. Serious, serious thought. Because that's what it's going to be like. That's the possibility. If stuff hits the fan, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be downright icky. So, this isn't like the usual videos that talk about prepping in kind of a smiley way. No, this is serious. I mean, go through a hospital. Burn victims. Can you handle that? Looking at charred flesh. Amputees. People screaming, writhing in pain and agony. That's what it could be like. What if an earthquake happened? Building collapse. You might have to deal with that. Loss of life, loss of limb. It'll be all around you. What are you going to do? Can you handle it? You going to panic? You're going to curl up in a ball and cry? What are you going to do? You're going to be a help or a hindrance? These are things that you have to consider. The icky side of prepping. I know it's not fun to talk about, but it's something that needs to be talked about. Needs to be brought up. You need to have it in your mind, because sooner or later, if stuff hits the fan, you're going to have to deal with it. So you better have a plan. You might want to kind of get your hands dirty now. Ride in an ambulance or fire truck, or along with the police. Go through a hospital or a burn ward. You just might want to see if you can handle it. Because if you can't handle it now, how are you going to handle it if stuff hits the fan? I know, it's not fun to think about. It's not a pretty scene at all. It's serious. Prepping is serious. Survival is serious. And if you can't handle it, you're not going to survive. So you better prepare now while you still can. Because remember, if you fail to prepare today, you're preparing to fail tomorrow.